Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It's the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Utah Jazz. And tip-off is about to get underway. Let's get to Kevin Clark and Steve sitting courtside at Energy Solutions Arena.
What a view as we get set to enjoy an evening of basketball in beautiful New York City. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And joining us a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. Our starting lineups will look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. First for the Timberwolves. And then for the Utah Jazz, ABC is out there with Hornacek. You've got Keith. He'll be battling near the boards to get the job done, both on offense and defense. Then it's Russell, and it's Malone in at the four.
Well, the Jazz are always a competitive team. Even though they didn't make the playoffs last year, they were competitive in the Northwest Division. Finished over 500 against the rest of the division, but still didn't quite make the playoffs.
And the Jazz start out with the ball. Here's ABC. Back to Malone. It's stolen. Pass to Garnett. Terrell defended by Vaughn. That's good. Garnett's got the game going here with the first basket for the Timberwolves. And back to the Jazz now for a second. You know, usually if you finish over 500 within the division, you're in good position to make the playoffs. They were the only team in the NBA, Steve, last year to be over 500 in the division and not make the playoffs.
Wow, that's a pretty impressive stat, Kevin. I'm glad that you knew that just off the top of your head. But, hey, look, the West was tough. I mean, a lot of good teams out there. And sometimes it's just not going to be enough. A good team like the Jazz in a strong conference, they may not make it.
Now the pass to Terrell. Pass to Nesterovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A three ball. Gets it to go.
He's got a nice stroke from long range, and you know he's not likely to pass up those opportunities when he gets them.
And it's Utah's ball. It's a 5-point game. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And Malone backing in. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
And Kevin, he comes away with a lot of steals by being patient and picking his spots and anticipating, you know, when the shooter is going to go up. And then he just strips it away from him and heads the other way.
And something else we can say about him is that he's got a lot of guts. I mean, a lot of courage. He'll be the first one to step into the lane and draw a charge, even if it might get him a little beat up.
The free throw drops for Malone.
Another season and another finish at the bottom of the Northwest for the Wolves. It seems like every time they start climbing up the division ladder, something derails them.
He hits both from the stripe, and that climb is never going to be easy for him. Going back to the Wolves now, as Clark was just talking about, Steve, They have yet to win the division since joining it back in 2004.
Well, it's not like it's getting any easier. I mean, with Oklahoma City there, you got Denver playing at a high level, Portland looking to rebound. So, I mean, there's a lot of talent on this Wolves team, but they're playing in a very, very difficult division.
Now Russell, after the missed three from Terrell. Malone, guarded by Garnett. Malone dishes to Russell. Fires from 14. The shot misses. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Flip Saunders. And Doris, what'd you find out?
He has a very specific approach laid out. He told me that they're going to concentrate on working the ball into the paint as much as possible today and taking advantage of what he believes is a significant edge for them on the interior. Guys?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
Oh, that's a frustrating one there. Easy look at the hoop.
They set the pick. Pass to Vaughn. Back to Hornacek. He feeds it to Malone. He's against Garnett. That one rolling around and rims out.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
Garnett with a screen on Russell. Fires the three. No good from Terrell. Jazz trailed by 3. Here's ABC. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
You know, you look at the flex offense that Utah utilizes, and it requires that players, one, be versatile and multi-skilled, but also that they have good basketball IQs. You need to be able to screen and read defenses effectively. And that's not easy, but it's certainly a good way to play if you've got the right people.
The first one falls. And Clark, back to that flex offense you were talking about. Some players come into the league with the bad habit of standing around when they don't have the ball. Steve, that's not going to cut it in the flex.
No, it keeps you moving. It keeps the ball going. A lot of screening and cutting. It's a great offense, and it's difficult to cover. But I like what you said. It teaches the young players how to play as well.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Well, Minnesota won 31 games last season, but only 11 of those came on the road. For a team that was battered and bruised heading out on a lengthy road trip is often a recipe for a losing streak, and that was the case for them last year. The injuries just really bogged them down.
That's good. Jazz trail by 3. There's the dish to Russell. And there's the feed to Malone. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
Now they finally connect with their 4th shot of the game.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Well, picking up again on the Timberwolves. Road travel can be especially tough on them just given the geography where their home city is in relation, Steve, to the rest of the NBA.
Well, particularly in relation to the rest of the West, because, you know, there the Timberwolves are up north and kind of in the middle of the country. So they have a lot of long trips. But, look, there are no excuses in the NBA. I mean, everybody's got their own adversity they've got to deal with.
The Timberwolves have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Terrell. And he uses the glass on the layup. He has 5.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
Here's ABC. Here's Hornacek. They get it back. The pass to Vaughn. Back to Russell. Feeds it to Malone. And there's the rejection.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
The shot's good from Terrell.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
Jazz trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Here's Hornacek. And the jumper is on the mark. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Down low. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
Here's ABC. Russell kicks to Malone. Can't cash in from close range.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
From outside the arc. Tries to keep it alive. Kept alive, Minnesota. And yes, sir, that one drops. Garnett's got his second bucket.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Let's see how long they can keep it going. This is quite a start.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. And the Timberwolves making a change here. And the Jazz with possession here. They trail by 7. Isley the pass to Long. Here's Isley. Nice ball movement by Utah. Clock at 6. He dishes it to Russell. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, you always hear about how loud this Jazz crowd is at home, and trust me, it is loud. They are a big part of why the Jazz have been so tough at home for so long, but the personnel of the Jazz has had something to do with that as well.
And he makes the first. And as you said, the Jazz very tough at home as always, Clark, and 30 wins for them in this building last season, which usually, Steve, is enough to get you into the playoffs.
Yeah, that's an amazing stat. 30 home wins and you don't get in. It just shows you how difficult and how tough the Western Conference was.
And so Russell hits them both. 1:39 left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Jackson. Number 2. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Isley the pass to Long. Here's Isley. He passes to Long. Isley kicks it to Russell. 6 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And here's Jackson. On the wing, Steven Jackson. Back to Jackson. He kicks it to Smith. Fader on the way. Utah with the rebound.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
Isley the pass to Lewis. Gets it to go. And now just a 1-point Timberwolves lead.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
Now here's Jackson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And here is Serbia. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. And the Timberwolves making a change here. He's perfect from the line this time.
And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Timberwolves?
And the points they're getting in the lane will really help them open up the floor.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
So it's Minnesota now. 3-point lead. Here's the three. That's good.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Here's Isley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's the screen. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
For Utah, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
Come on, you can hit this.
First free throw is good. The Jazz making a switch here. Both good from the line that time. So it's the Timberwolves now. 4-point game. Smith on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Number 2. He's guarded by Russell. Shot is off.
Boy, great rebound from just a little guy. He had to fight and claw for that one.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Lewis gets the bucket.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
The Timberwolves shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Dishes to Patterson. Smith on the wing. Back to Patterson.
Well, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
Here's Russell. And again, it's Utah.
You know, passing the ball well on the perimeter has really opened things up offensively for this club.
Steve, it makes the game easy. I mean, 10 straight points off assists. That's impressive, but it's easy when you move the ball.
Minnesota calls timeout.
He just is not happy without how his team is executing. And they've been on the wrong side of this run. It's time for a momentum shift.
You know, sometimes just getting off the court, taking a break, and coming back out fresh will give you a chance to pull together.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Number 5. It's rebounded by Long.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
Pass to Russell. Here's Isley. Back to Russell. Shot clock at 5. A baseline J. And it falls over the rim and in. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, what a significant turnaround here in the second quarter after only making 40% from the field in the first.
Number 5, defended by Isley. Here's Smith. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Utah leading. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked really strong and together.
Yeah, and very aggressive, too. Keeping the defense off balance with their ball movement. I like the way they look.
Here's Isley. The Jazz need to get off a shot here, and that one's good. He's got 6.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You know, force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Well, he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
Lewis checked in for Utah. And Smith backing in. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Isley. Passed along. Here's Isley. Passes it to Russell. 5 to shoot. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Russell's got 9.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Smith outside. Number 5. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Starting to get a little momentum here after that scoreless first quarter.
Here's the Jazz with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Isley. Russell covered by Smith. There's the pass to Isley. Lewis on the wing. Here's Isley. Three-pointer. Can't get it to go. And Minnesota now the other way. Patterson setting the pick for Smith. Number 5. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists in the game.
What a great little run he's on here in the quarter.
Here's Isley. Outside Russell. He passes to Isley. Passed along. The rebound by Patterson. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. The drive by Smith. Number 5, defended by Isley. Number 5. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yet another 3 for him, Kevin. He's really been draining here in the
a switch here. Jazz trail by 3. Here's Isley. He feeds it to Malone. Passes to Isley. Back to Malone. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Garnett's checked in. So he gets them both.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, He's one of the very best at the foul line.
Minnesota's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Malone with the steal. Pass to Keith. Here's Isley. Now the dish to Russell. The pass to Keith. Nesterovic is there.
Terrific defensive play to cut him off and square up.
And he took a shot. Excellent toughness to get in there and make a play. I love that kind of work.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Patterson's checked in. We've got 1:55 left now here in the second. Pass to Nesterovic. Terrell defended by Vaughn. Here's Terrell. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And offensively, Kevin, he's got a lot he can bring to the table, given the situation. You know, he can give you 20-plus without showing you the same move twice. And it's that varied offensive game that really keeps defenses off balance.
And his attitude, Steve, just his general poise and presence is something else you notice about him. He's really a calming influence over that team. One of the things that really jumps out at you about the Timberwolves last year is how well they got to the foul line. Everybody on the roster is pretty good and clever at using ball fakes to draw fouls and get themselves to the free throw line, and it makes it very frustrating when you're defending a team like that.
Garnett, the screen. Passes it to Nesterovic. Guarded by Keith. His first shot coming late, and he hits the jump shot. And the Timberwolves lead by 4. Well, Clark, you said that they were very good at drawing fouls. They were also very good at avoiding fouls, Steve, defensively.
Yeah, very disciplined defensively. The end result is third best in the NBA in free throw differential. For a team that struggled shooting the ball from long range, those extra points came in handy. Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
43 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Peeler. No good off the back of the rim.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely. I think he should have converted that one.
The feed now to Russell. And the pass to Vaughn. Back to Russell. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Garnett's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Peeler. The layup off target.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Second quarter ends in a tight one. Minnesota on top. They lead by a bucket. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Hello and welcome. We've got a great one underway at
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. We're seeing a tremendous game from Steven Jackson.
And what was most impressive was that his decision-making and shot-taking was very disciplined and efficient. Really an excellent half.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense has given him, and he's not trying to do too much. I love the flow and rhythm he's playing with here.
Mitchell's shot is good.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Jazz trailed by 5. Here's ABC. Feeds it to Hornacek. Pulls it from the elbow. And that one's good. Hornacek's got 6. Timberwolves leading by 3. He dishes it to Garnett. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
And the Jazz with possession here after the basket by Minnesota. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hornacek. And the shot is long. Minnesota's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. The offensive rebound. Mitchell kicks to Garnett. And such a nice move to make the basket work. And now a 7-point Timberwolves lead. The Jazz shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
While never a lock for the playoffs, the Jazz were in the driver's seat for a playoff spot up until the All-Star break last season. However, after the second half kicked up again, they just couldn't beat the teams they needed to and lost a lot of ground, letting the Lakers back in the hunt.
And the technical free throw is good. Of course, the Lakers would eventually pass them up during the final days to snag a playoff spot. But, Steve, as you said, it was just a poor run of games for the Jazz right after the All-Star break that did them in.
Well, it would have been nice for this young core to gain some valuable playoff experience, but well, they did pick up a couple of first-round draft picks. They continue to add talent to this deep roster, and I would think it's just a matter of time before they're back in the playoffs again.
And so it's Minnesota with it after the missed three from Vaughn.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Russell, no luck.
And they've been off target now on 3 of the first 4 shots they've taken in this second half.
Pass to Terrell. Keeler, Hornacek covering. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Patterson against Russell. Patterson, that's good. Patterson's got his first 2 points.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Here's Malone. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
And the first one drops. Jackson, he's checked in for Minnesota. And both free throws good for Malone. Timberwolves leading by 6. Back to Garnett. Malone on him. Garnett, the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And the basket by Serbia.
Boy, you can't run an inbounds play any better than that right there.
Jazz trail by 8. Screen by Malone. Off the pick. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Boy, taking it hard to the reps with a big throwback.
And give an unofficial assist mark to his teammate for setting the screen that freed him up.
Yeah, good call, Kevin. That was really the key to the play.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Number 5. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
I like the way they're working the ball inside because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots and typically good things happen.
Here's ABC. Back to Malone. Patterson's there. Outside, Russell. Passes it to Vaughn. No good with the triple. Timberwolves leading by 8. Here's Serbiak. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Russell with it. Now Garnett defending. It's picked off. Shoots from 14. Good. He's got 6.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
And the Jazz call time here. Minnesota making a switch. Here's Isley. Kicks it to Hornacek. He passes it to Isley. 5 on the clock. Fires from 14. Another miss by Utah. Timberwolves leading by 10. No one near him. No good off the front iron.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. Keefe is checked in for the Jazz. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. On the wing, Steven Jackson. And there's the pass to Terrell. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Nesteric. He drains it from the right block. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Utah has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the third. Number 5, guarded by Serbiak. Lewis dishes to Hornacek. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
You know, they can't afford to be playing so loose like that right now.
Exactly. I mean, this is when they need to tighten things up, firm things up, be more focused, not the other way around.
And so it's Minnesota with it. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. To the paint, here's Terrell. Cannot hit. Excellent D there from Vaughn. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly.
Get there, get there.
He kicks it to Malone. Passes to Vaughn. Just 5 to shoot. To stop the drought, and the bench shot is good. ABC's got 6 points.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given a chance.
Garnett with a screen on Hornacek. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. It's rebounded by Vaughn.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Well, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
Hornacek, no luck.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
The pass to Terrell. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got his 5th rebound in this one. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's ABC, defended by Terrell. Doubled by Serbiak. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
There's 10 seconds left in the third. Number 2. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
How about the three-point shooting we're seeing so far, guys? Amazing.
You know, they're taking care of business in the paint, too. Those are valuable points they've been getting down low.
Here's Isley. Dishes it to Russell. He passes to Long. Back to Russell. For the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Malone passes to Isley. Here's ABC. Guarded by Jackson. Pass to Isley. He feeds it to Russell. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Russell's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Utah. Timberwolves leading by 8. Pass to Jackson. Passes it to Mitchell. Clock at 6. And that one's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 10. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's ABC. 6 to shoot. Here's the screen. Takes the 13-footer.
That's his second personal. At the line for your Jazz, Vaughn. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
Both free throws good from Vaughn. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Terrell defended by Vaughn. Screen by Smith. And the pass to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Utah with the rebound.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Pass to Vaughn. Long passes to Keefe. Nesterovic is there. Keefe missing.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Pass to Terrell. Clock at 6. Here's Mitchell, defended by Vaughn. Hits it from three-point range. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
And the Jazz call time here.
Well, just too many easy buckets, you know, in and around the paint. So he wants to put a stop to it. This timeout is going to be used to try to tighten up the defense.
Guys at this level, they won't miss often if you keep giving up looks inside. And they're paying for that right now. Good timeout here.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Jerry Sloan had to say to his team. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And Russell gets it to go.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Timberwolves leading by 9. Smith on the wing. He's covered by Malone. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Garnett's checked in. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. The pass to Nesterovic. Here's Peeler. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Isley. Back to Malone. Here is Keith. Second shot opportunity. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Timberwolves leading by 12. Pass to Nesterovic. Passes it to Terrell. Just 5 on the clock. The fader. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Isley. Russell passes to Isley. Feet away, and that one's good.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
The dive for the ball. A steal. Gets it to go. Minnesota's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Garnett goes in. He passes to Nesterovic. There's the bucket. Good. And the Timberwolves. Malone. Shot from 16. Shot is off. And Minnesota now the other way.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
Now the pass to Terrell. Shot clock at 6. In low to Garnett. Puts up the baby hook. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for them.
But it has to translate, Clark. If they're going to cut into this lead, they've got to convert those boards into points.
Here's Isley. Back to Hornacek. The dish now to Malone. And it's blocked. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Terrell. Pass to Mitchell. In low to Garnett. Malone with the steal. Pass to Isley. Now the feed to Malone. He passes to Isley. Back to Malone. 6 on the shot clock. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
It's been a nice game for Malone. He's got 10 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's made some heads-up plays, Clark. He's done a really nice job defensively.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within single digits. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Timberwolves leading by 8. Terrell defended by Isley. Here's Peeler. Gets an open look and hits. And the Jazz call time here. They're losing by 10. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter. ABC's checked in for Isaac. .109 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Malone. Cannot hit. And Minnesota will come the other way.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Peeler, he's guarded by Russell. Feeds to Garnett. 6 to shoot. Malone on him. Fades. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. The Jazz shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Here's ABC, guarded by Jackson, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Take a look at what ABC's done. He has 8 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
Which can't be undervalued, Clark. So many times a game can come down to which team wins the free throw battle.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within single digits.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Boy, that was a massive sequence of events there. Absolutely clutch defense to trigger the break.
And we've seen games decided on plays, Clark, just like that.
Effort and hustle plays often are big plays for a team.
Yeah, what a time to blow up a play and then turn it into a slam at the other end.
Jackson with it. And so Minnesota takes the win. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
That about does it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for watching. Now, here is our Jordan Player